Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Wyatt desires Liam to search profound for empathy. Taylor tells Edge she doesn't need their child hauled somewhere near the Logans, and Trust strolls in on her little girl with Thomas. Thursday's B&B recap. Brookes strolled in on Thomas and Trust engaging in sexual relations. Brookes shows up at Thomas' place. Since the front entryway is opened, she strolls in and before long spots her little girl's security pass on a table. She finds Hope and Thomas having sex in Thomas's bed as she climbs the stairs. "What's going on with you?" she mutters. "This is beyond belief." She requests to understand what her wedded girl is doing in Thomas' bed. What was she thinking? Trust thinks. Brooke explains that she came to say that she doesn't blame Thomas, but now she's not so sure. She and Thomas get dressed in magical time. Trust calls attention to that Liam left her. Her mother denies that and asserts that she cannot be with Thomas and that whatever took place here was a mistake. Thomas expresses neither of them expected this, and Trust tells her mother she doesn't require protecting. She regrets what happened, but Liam made it abundantly clear that it is over. It was also beautiful, passionate, and romantic. Perhaps she is moving too quickly with Thomas. She ought to be able to comprehend that if anyone can. Hope didn't think she could do this, but she was following her heart because what she and Thomas shared was beautiful. Telling her she never needed to be like her was off base. Her mother doesn't believe that she should emulate her example and acknowledges nothing great can happen to this. She tells Hope that she must return to her family and gives them the order to erase what happened from their memories. "This affair is over now," she asserts. At Forrester Manifestations, Carter tells Edge he's astonished that Brooke will address Thomas. Edge believes it's really smart. Taylor enters the building in search of her son. They should eat, yet she hasn't had the option to contact him. She's befuddled when they tell her that he's with Brooke. They claim that she is aware that Hope was to blame for the kiss. The specialist is certain her child will wind up getting the fault, and she would rather not see the Logans drag him down. Carter get away. Taylor helps Edge to remember how hard their child has functioned. They are both glad for him. She reiterates her desire to prevent the Logans from sabotaging him. Edge is certain it was only a kiss and nothing will happen to it. Their child has changed and is not generally fixated on Trust. She is certain that Thomas could be harmed by this, and she is concerned that Hope might force him into her barrel and fire the gun. She lacks faith in either Hope or her mother. He claims that their children, not Brooke, are the focus of this. He's certain everybody will ultimately fail to remember the second they partook in Rome. All will resolve fine and dandy. She is perplexed as to his whereabouts. He asserts that nothing will change with just a kiss. They gaze into one another's eyes. Wyatt brings Liam Chinese food because he sees that he is still working at Spencer Publications. He inquires whether he has been burying himself in work as a means of avoiding his marriage. When will he proceed to converse with Trust? Liam would rather not discuss Trust and Thomas. His brother suggests that they simply talk about his wife. Wyatt talks about reassuring their father that everything is fine while they eat. He did not inform him of Thomas and Hope. He is aware that this circumstance is difficult, but it is not fatal. Everyone can see the beautiful family he has. Liam doesn't figure his significant other does. He asks him to discover some sympathy for her. Liam doesn't have the superpower to that pardon. He must dig deep under his brother's pressure. Liam values him paying special attention to his loved ones. He wants to forgive Hope, but he can't shake the thought of her kissing a different man. Wyatt says it was only one kiss. His sibling needs to let this proceed to contemplate his loved ones. "How come Thomas?" Liam queries. Hope is implied in that kiss. His sibling rehashes that Trust needs him, not Thomas. Katie is concerned about Hope's marriage. Hope tells Thomas how good it is to give in, and Liam is urged to get in touch with Hope by RJ. Recap of B&B on Tuesday. Trust pronounced Thomas her genuine affection. RJ and Wyatt advised Liam to pardon Trust, and Shayla wanted to accompany Elder. At his house, Thomas and Hope continued to have sex. He says it feels like they were made for each other when they stopped talking. She is stunning from the inside out. He causes Desire to feel invigorated, and she never believes that feelings should end. He brings out a side of her that she didn't know she had. She's never known this piece of herself, and some portion of it terrifies her. It resembles something has been released. It feels powerful and strong. That sounds great to him. She contemplates whether this is what it seems like when her mother relies on her instinct. It took a great deal for her to concede how she feels about him when she knows it's off base. However, she had to cave in. This is such a great deal better compared to what she longed for. They kiss and grin. How amazing it would be for them to be together was something he could never have imagined. At the point when she's in his arms, some portion of her is shouting that she doesn't have the foggiest idea what she's doing. She feels guilty for hurting her husband, and she worries that she has lost her mind and abandoned her idyllic life. Yet, she can't quit needing him. They have sex once more. He is aware of her efforts to preserve her marriage. She's awesome, and any man ought to be thankful to accompany her. He needs to put her first and ensure she knows she's the one to focus on. She contemplates whether she's inclinations so wrecked in light of the fact that she's a wedded lady. However, she feels no disgrace. What they have is so enthusiastic and staggering. He asks her if she can actually handle being together before she can leave. She says he's opened something in her, and she needs to continue to investigate that, yet she likewise needs to sort out the following stages. "Can we keep this private?" she inquires. He concurs. They continue to flirt. Liam schedules a meeting with Wyatt at the Spencer Publications office via text message. RG inquires about the crashing at his father's house. He can comprehend requiring time away, yet that can assemble walls. He urges Liam to converse with his significant other before it's past the point of no return. Liam reminds him that he repeatedly warned Hope about Thomas when he keeps pushing this. She changed her mind after they agreed that he should work with her. Presently, trust has exploded their lives. RG frowns. Losing it, Liam proclaims that he needs the most recent a while of his life back. He needs the expectation he was hitched to back. RG lets him know that he can have it back. Although Liam claims to be a good little brother, life is difficult. He is urged to concentrate on his love for Hope and their family by RJ. Then he can fail to remember that she kissed Thomas. He guarantees that it will not occur again. He tells Liam how excited he was to find his wife in Rome. He searched for her at the Colosseum since he felt that was grandiose and envisioned her rushing to him. All things being equal, he saw her checking out at Thomas with want and kissing him. She gave the one man she knew had the most resentment a kiss. RG is unfortunately, he wants to track down it in his heart to pardon her. Liam would that way, yet he can't get that picture somewhere far away from me. It is not in the cards to forgive. RG doesn't trust he's a weakling, and is certain he knows in his heart that he wants to battle for his marriage. In the event that he doesn't do that now, he will be left with lament until the end of his life. Shayla tells Deacon how much she's missed him. Thomas tells Hope he will always be there for her, and Wyatt encourages Liam to give his marriage another chance. Hope told Thomas that she wanted Thomas, and they kissed as Liam told Wyatt that he cannot forgive his wife. He and Hope kiss at Thomas' house. They notice how quick their hearts are thumping. At the point when she attempts to kiss him once more, he reminds her about Liam. She insists that he has already made his decision and left. He asks what they're doing. She doesn't have the foggiest idea and starts griping that something is off about her. He stops her, declining to let her tear herself down. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update. She will always remember the appearance of frustration in Liam's eyes. She knows everything that happened. Grasping her hand, he tells her they don't have any idea what the future will hold, yet he will continuously show up for her. She informs him that she believes Liam wants Steffi. Thomas rehashes he will continuously be there as a companion who won't ever pass judgment on her. That makes a big difference to her. She just found it remarkable to observe his transformation. It's not simply meaningless statements and cliches in the event that you need it and can do. He is now a remarkable man. Investigating his eyes, they murmur and begin kissing once more. He is sorry. He says, glancing down at her wedding ring, "I can't do this." He turns away and recalls Liam's divorce request. They were so eager to make a daily existence and family together, yet he was unable to make the trade-offs she needed to make, and presently their marriage is finished. Taking a couple of full breaths, she pulls off her ring and drops it on the table. She goes to Thomas and they start kissing with great intensity. Getting his hand, she holds him up to the room. She unfastens his shirt and pushes him onto the bed. She straddles him while undoing her dress, and they fall in love. They have intercourse by candlelight. At Spencer Distributions, Wyatt inquires as to whether he can dig profound and excuse his significant other. Kissing Thomas, surprisingly, is the one thing that Liam can't move beyond. His sibling inquires as to whether there's in any case he can look past this before it's past the point of no return. Wyatt says he has each privilege to be vexed however the harm is finished. You can't return, yet you can settle on where to go at this point. In the event that he cherishes trust, is it worth losing everything over a kiss? He recommends he's simply trapped without giving it much thought, and there is as yet an opportunity to fix things. The fact that his wife wanted another man is too much for his brother to handle. That man. Wyatt advises him that he has children. He ought not be going with a choice he can't reclaim. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.